officially our first session. I have been a fan of ASMR for a few years now, and I am so excited to become part of the community, trying to bring rest, relaxation, and help decrease stress and anxiety in the world. Today, we will start out with some basic triggers, and from there, we will end reading from my first book, A Street Cat Named Sire. I am a self-published author with 2 children's books currently available, and I hope to have many more released in the coming years. Right now, let's rub some sticks. Rub some sticks together. Or we could pretend to play violin. Try to start a fire with the sticks. Or maybe I can use it to send Morse code to your brain so you fall asleep. let me know in the comments if you enjoyed those sounds. Now, let's move on. Just gonna warm up my hands. And get ready for the next trigger. Some balloons. This was an Amazon gift card holder. It's so cute. Someone gave it to me for my birthday. And I thought it was too nice to just throw out the packaging. Sort of sounds like rain on a tin roof. So peaceful. It's one of my favorite triggers. Water in a mason jar. Sounds so beautiful. Like you're underwater. Okay. Now for this last part of the session, I will be reading to you, I should say. I'm not gonna read you. That's not nice. That's not nice. I'm not gonna read you. Even though reading is fundamental. The book is called A Street Cat Named Sire. A long time ago, there was a street cat named Desire. Blank Desire, that is. Blank was very sad and tired. She had searched far and wide for her dear doll made of yarn named Stellar. Blank had thought of Stellar as the sister she always wanted. So imagine how sad Blank must have been, not knowing where Stellar was. She's so sad. What Blank did not know was that Stellar had been found by a tough cat named Stain. Even though Stain was a tough kitty, he loved Stellar with all his heart. He promised to protect her. When they got to his home in San Francisco, since Stellar was a doll made of yarn, she rarely spoke. So off to San Francisco they went. Part 2. It was a bright, sunny day when Blank made her way to San Francisco. She had searched high and low, hoping she would see Stellar once again. Sadly, everywhere she went, and everyone she turned to, Blank was treated like a stray. San Francisco was her very last hope, and she was all about ready to give up and become an old yarn kitty, living out her remaining 9 lives, rescuing unwanted strands of yarn. dearest Stellar. And to her surprise, they did. They explained they were on their way over to play Go Fish with Stellar and Stain. Blank could not believe she would finally see her dear Stellar again. Please, could you take me there, right, meow? Meow. Meow. Amid all the excitement, though, Blank completely missed the part about Stain. Nice and sweet. And that's Blank. Blank. Part 3. Blank followed nice and sweet to the next passing trolley, which would take her right to Stellar. Oh, yeah, and Stain. Nice and sweet pointed to the building where Stellar lived, and Blank was off. She ran right past the funny bear and started knocking on the door. Stain threw the door open and yelled, "Who are you? And why are you banging on my door, you stray?" Blank said, "Who are you? And where is my dear Stellar, you rude kitty?" "My name is Blank D. Sire, and I hear my Stellar lives here." That was Blank knocking on the door. "Your dear Stellar," Stain exclaimed. Then Blank saw Stellar sitting at the table next to Stain's friend, Harry. Harry, looking as stringy as the first day they met. "Stellar, Stellar," Blank yelled, but Stain pushed her back from the door and said, "You and your fleas are not welcome. Stellar belongs to Meow." Meow. Slam! The door shut and Blank's heart broke. She had traveled so far and was so tired. She could not give up. She would not give up. "Stellar, Stellar," she screamed. "Stellar, Stellar." Stain closed the window and looked at his friends. Okay, whose turn was it to go fish? Blank is so sad. Part 4. Stain could not help but feel bad for the way he treated Stellar said nothing. He felt her beady button eyes staring right at him. Nice and Sweet were too scared to say anything to the tough cat. They just kept the game going. Harry was not such a scaredy cat and could not believe that even the toughest cat would treat poor Blank that way. Harry put his cards down and yelled at Stain, "Why were you so mean?" Stain looked at Harry and shrugged. "Stellar is my yarn doll," he said. Harry shook his head and said to Stain, "We all know you found Stellar while you were out shopping for a new litter box. You said yourself she was lost." Stain felt so much guilt now that he had to go find Blank. "You are right, Harry. Thanks for being such a good friend." Let's continue. Part 5. "Stellar," cried Blank. "Stellar, my dear Stellar. At least I know you are well." Just as Blank was going to jump onto the next trolley, here ran up Stain and Stellar. "Blank," yelled out Stain. "Blank, I am so sorry for the way I treated you. I was scared you were going to take away the only friend I have. I am very used to most cats being scared of me, and Stellar just accepted me for the tough but soft kitty that I am." Blank wiped her tears and said, "I know how you feel. I am used to people seeing me as a dirty stray, and I too only had Stellar to call a friend. No, a sister." Stain gave Stellar to Blank, and Blank hugged Stellar so tight. Blank was so happy that she could not help but cry tears of joy. Stain then said, "I have an extra litter box if you would like to move in, and we can all be friends." Stellar smiled and said, "Thank you for being so nice. I need kindness, right, Meow?" That's the first time Stellar speaks. From that day on, Blank, Stain, and Stellar lived together in harmony as best friends. our first bedtime story. I want to thank you for joining me on this journey. We have many more ASMR sessions in store. We're just getting started. I do apologize if the quality is not the best, but I hope you guys will like and subscribe. And check out my TikTok page. I want to get to 1,000 followers so I can do ASMR live stream on TikTok. I have a lot of original ideas, and I think we could have a great time. So definitely like and subscribe to this video. Leave comments and suggestions if you like as well. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope to see you all